Hey there, it's Erin with Time Saving Templates. And in today's video, I'm going to go over a common question that I get when people are using a spreadsheet template to copy and paste. So, what I'm going to cover today is how to switch columns to rows or rows to columns when you have a matrix of information. For example, this merit increase matrix where I'm laying out a recommended increase based on the rating and where they fall within market. So I'm going to show that example, and then I'll also show how to do it with the performance review template, how to paste your performance reviews in this merit worksheet. So I can link to these templates also. They're all part of an HR starter kit that has about 7 of these templates that go together. Just jumping right into this first example. So I just have 3 ratings filled out, but with the green cells, you could fill up all of these so you could have a lot more data here. But there's 2 ways to do this. The first one, you just copy the data that you want switched and then go find a blank area and do a right click and a paste special. And then there's a checkbox down here for transpose. Now, if you have formulas in this data, you're going to want to also click values and number formats. I'm just going to click OK. And then from there, I get everything converted. So if someone is exceed expectation and below market, they're 7% here. And then now exceed expectation is on the top, below market, and they're still at a 7%. So it brings in all the data. That's the first way, but keep in mind that's a paste special. So if I come back to the main tab and say I change this 5 to 6%, it's not updating over here. So it's not linked together. To get around that, the next one is going to be the transpose formula, and that will update as you make changes. So just type equals transpose, and then you're just going to highlight the data that you want. Now, if I wanted to eventually add more ratings and information, I can highlight further down and it will pull in those blanks. So I'm going to close, and then you'll see it brings it over. It doesn't really give us the formatting, but we can just edit that. But it gives the same as it did up here. I would take this format painter and just let me format all of this. Okay, then we got our percentages looking better. So with this transpose, now if I change that meet expectations and below market to a 6%, now it's going to update here and link to this. So this works really well if you want to add maybe a chart to show the amounts in another tab, or maybe you want this whole chart at the top of the merit increase. Like you could put it here so that people can just see it all in the same tab, but maybe it's all protected and they can't edit it here and it has to be edited in this section. So those are the 2 ways you could do that. And then it will pull in the recommended percent based on where each employee falls. And I have another video that goes over this template if that is something you're interested in. But let me do one more example of the transpose. So with the performance ratings here, the performance review template, and say that I have my performance ratings in this format, and maybe I just want to use 1 or 2 of these metrics for the actual to help in the calculation of the merit increase percent. We would do a similar thing. So we do have 2 headers here, and that's okay. I'm just going to copy everything. Now keep in mind, I have some columns hidden right here. This template works for 20 employees, so it's probably going to pull everybody in, but I just have sample data for the first 5. The first method, I could do this paste special and transpose, and these are formulas, so I'll show you what it looks like without doing the value and number format. So you'll see it copied in the formula, but it's not, yeah, I have a dollar sign in the formula, so better to just redo this and paste values. And so I'm going to do paste special, transpose, and values and number formats. That will remove the formulas and just give me the final numbers here. And you'll see it did pull in not just the 5 employees, but everybody else that is blank right now, since I didn't fill out their sample data. So I could do the same thing for the formatting if I want to at least have some formatting here. And then, but yeah, this is the paste special, so it's not going to link when anything is updated. Let me hide this. So let me do the transpose in case these numbers aren't final and managers are still updating or making changes. The transpose formula will be easier to just make sure we're capturing everything. There's options to add up to 12 metrics. So if I just highlight everything, it's going to give me blanks for all the new options. If we want to use up to 12 metrics, that could be added. Then it pulls in the data for the first 5 here. I don't want it exactly like that. Let me just get the all employees in the same format. Okay. And so now say that we are adding employee number 6. For this template, each employee has its own tab to enter, and this is a summary that's going to pull that. So if I wanted to add employee number 6, I'd first add them right here. For the sake of time, I'm going to highlight this, and a Control D will just copy everything down that is from the person above them. And then let's see, click to review employee number 6. So the check mark is checked to apply all 5 metrics to all employee scorecards. So that's already filled out. I just have to enter the weights, which I'll put 20% for all 5. And then we'll just add some fake scores in. So 5, 4, 3, 4, and 5. That's our weighted performance review. Our weighted score of 4.2. So Cinnabon, let's go back to my criteria summary, and then now we have Cinnabon's data is added for her scores here, and then it's also added here, number 6, all her scores. So as things are updated in the tabs, it can be updated in both the summary and the transpose, but not in this one that was paste special. So I hope that helps in just a couple scenarios of how you might use that. You could just from this point copy and paste the employee ID or name and then one of these columns, or get an average of all columns together for the performance merit matrix. To keep it easy, I'm just going to copy the name and job knowledge. So now if I go to the merit, then I can copy this here. Oops, there's a formula. So I need to do values, paste special, values and number formats, and then I pull in the information. And yeah, I'd probably need employee number because everything is linked to the employee number here. I hope that helps. It's just an example with a small amount of data, but if you had a lot of data, this is a huge shortcut if you need to convert to a different way you're presenting that information. Don't forget that we do have some free resources over here at timesavingtemplates.com/free resources. And depending on which area you are interested in, we have some small business freebies, human resources and compensation, and rental property management, as well as some other video series with Excel tips and also tips on working with HR and compensation related templates. So those 2 templates, the merit increase in the performance review are both inside this HR starter kit, which includes 7 total templates. So I'll link to that so you can go check it out. But it also includes turnover, reward statements, PTO, and cost to hire templates. Until next time, I am here to help you streamline and save time when it comes to using your Excel spreadsheets.